Tuesday and I have actually called out sick today. I have been feeling a little bit down lately, just kind of, I guess, burnt out from work, but maybe not even burnt out, more like bored. And I kind of just needed a day out of the week to really catch up on everything, catch up on editing, catch up on travel planning, catch up on house chores, catch up on taking care of myself, and just like basically not be at work. I feel like the weekends are so short that by the time you're done doing like all of the necessary things of cleaning and giving your dog a bath, laundry, you pretty much have not much time for yourself. This is definitely going to be a different kind of vlog than what I usually do, because I want to talk to you guys a little bit about how I've been feeling. So if you're new here to my channel, hi, my name is Julie. I am 30 years old, living in New York City, originally from California, but I currently live in the city, working a 9-to-5 client-facing job for a corporate company. I live with my partner Andrew. We've been together for a long time, almost 8 years, and we have our dog Pika in the back. And for those of you who have been watching me regularly, I don't think I've ever really mentioned this before, but I have a goal of quitting my job one day to travel for at least a year. I know you guys know I am obsessed with traveling, and I try to take all of my weekends and holidays off that I can to travel, but it just seems like no trip is ever long enough and I don't actually get the time to see what I want to see. So yeah, that is like one of my biggest goals to do within the next few years. It's just not possible right now because of several reasons. One, because I need to save up some more money. I definitely want to have like a good cushion to be able to use while traveling for the year that I plan to. I want to have more than it. My goal is to have more than enough. I just don't want to feel financially uncomfortable in any way while I'm traveling. And then two, it's because of this guy right here. He is my 10-year-old bulldog, and yeah, he's 10. He is not a baby anymore, and his specific breed doesn't allow him to travel on plane because he has respiratory issues that increase the risk of him basically not making it if he's in the air. So that's not something I would ever want to take a chance on. So pretty much the goal is really delayed until, you know, he's no longer with us, which I literally will cry every time I think about him not being in my life anymore. I don't even want to imagine that. It's absolutely painful for me. He's like my first dog, my best friend. I've had him since he was 7 weeks old. So yeah, those are pretty much the reasons. But I, unfortunately, am someone that gets really in their head and really fixated on something if I have a plan. Just like when I wanted to move to New York City from California, I had that idea in my head. I let it marinate and I was like, oh goodness, like I really want to make it happen and I need to make it happen. And so I've had this idea of traveling for a year, for like 2 years now, and I've been doing okay, like kind of just suppressing that impulse to just go and do it because of those reasons that I just stated. But I don't think it helps that I'm currently working in an industry that I really don't have any passion for whatsoever. So I've been working in client-facing roles since I graduated from college. I didn't really know what I wanted to do out of college, so that was just kind of something that I fell into. I don't really have any sort of attachment to it. It's just something that I'm good at, and thankfully at my current company, I love my manager. I love my coworkers. Like, I have the best company environment, the best benefits. But for someone to be doing a job for like 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, and not have any passion for it, it can be very mentally exhausting. I think for someone like me, where my happiness thrives a lot on finding purpose and meaning in what I do, my job just is not it. And I'm 30 and I'm still trying to figure out like what I want to do in my life. And I don't know. I don't know at all what I want to do. And most of the time I'm too busy to really like dwell on that, but I've just been feeling a little bit down, mainly because I'm just bored at work, but really just there because again, it's what I'm good at and it's stable. And I'm really trying hard to focus on other things in my life that I love, such as YouTube. I freaking love YouTube. You guys know that I love to travel, but also I love being able to like review all the footage that I take when I'm traveling. I love being able to edit them, and I love being able to just create a story, kind of like a memory book, not just for you guys, but also for me. And I find so much joy in that. And I also find so much joy in comments telling me that they love that I went to their country. They are proud of their culture, that I've inspired them to travel as well and to go to these places that may not be very mainstream or well known or even well received. I would love to make YouTube my job one day, which is why I'm grinding at it. I'm trying to make that one video a week quota for myself, even if I'm really tired. And I hope you guys have been enjoying all of my vlogs. I think right now I'm gonna go to a cafe and have a little coffee. I just had breakfast at home so that I didn't have to like spend money on breakfast if I go out. But I do wanna get a coffee and just sit down a little bit and relax. Maybe do a little bit of editing. I did edit this morning at like 6:30. I edited for like 2.5 hours, so I got some work done. And then at noon today, I actually have a dentist appointment because that's something I've been putting off too. And then last night, when I was planning to take the sick day today, I was like, let me just see if there's any available slots. And there was one left, so I'm gonna go get my teeth cleaned later. My dentist is gonna be so disappointed in all of my stains. Yay, I'm dressed, which I feel like is always the first part of leaving the house. Why did I just do that? I don't know. But I'm wearing a simple black Uniqlo shirt that I haven't gotten to wear that much, but I feel like it's a good transition piece from summer to fall, which it's fall now, but apparently it's gonna be like 80 degrees today in New York City. And then a tank top and then white pants. I'm just gonna pack up my laptop, which I should have been charging this whole time I was rambling, but I didn't. I'm gonna pack that up and my AirPods, my lip balm, and then head to this cafe. My hair is also like 4 days old. I know, I'm a mess. There's a Scandinavian cafe that I think I'm gonna go to that I always want to go to, but it's like always so packed, even early in the morning. I doubt there's gonna be too many people because it's a Tuesday and it's 11 right now. So let's just go and see. Totally missed the sign that said that laptops are refrained at that coffee shop, so I just spent like a good 20 minutes getting some editing done on a random bench in a park, and now I'm walking to my dentist appointment. I need to rinse my mouth out with water. God, I missed him. And I also add that it is so hot. I'm like sweating. Also, no cavities. Yay! I'm actually not super hungry right now, so I'm not gonna make lunch just yet. But I am gonna take this little booger out because he hasn't gone out since the morning, and he does like to sunbathe a little bit. The dentist said that I have some staining, which I already knew because when I look in the mirror, I have like stains. And that's because I'm a coffee and wine addict. And when she was asking me, do you drink red or white wine? I was like, both. Yeah, that wasn't the right answer. But I do floss every day, and I used to not do that. So the dentist told me that my gums are really healthy. Oh my God, just look at his silhouette. It's like a little muffin butt. Oh my God, he's so cute. Oy. Your neck is getting chunky. Yeah, I'm finally about to eat. I feel like I'm about to do a mukbang. I'm having some leftover food. I went to a Taiwanese restaurant this past weekend in Brooklyn, and so this is some of the leftovers. I just added an egg on top. Then I have some kimchi here just for a little extra side dish. I'm texting Andrew right now. He's actually in the air because he is taking a plane to Santa Cruz, California for a 2-day like work retreat type thing. And honestly, it feels really nice to have this apartment to myself. I don't live in a really big apartment. I live in Lower Manhattan, so it's really small. And to be quite honest with you, it's kind of been a reoccurring issue in terms of just like how we're outgrowing the space and how I feel like I need a bigger space. So something we've been talking about for a little bit too long now. I'm also in talks with an Airbnb person because I am planning on booking a cabin when I go back home to California this month. I want to treat them to a cabin near Lake Arrowhead / Big Bear. They're very traditional parents and they don't understand like the point of staying in a cabin or just like being in nature. Like they don't ever do that. They never really treat themselves to anything at all, so it's kind of something that I want to treat them to. We don't live very far from Big Bear. We're actually only like an hour drive away, so they don't even see the point in it, but I did manage to convince my mom to just like let me treat them, and we can just like cook hot pot in the Airbnb and be able to wake up and just like be in nature already and just kind of find some peace and quiet. And it's always just fun being away from like an environment that you're familiar with, you know? I haven't checked any of my work messages today, and I don't plan on it. But it feels really good. Like I feel like I've been really productive, and it's only 2:30. But I'm gonna eat up this lunch, and then I just plan on editing for the rest of the afternoon. I had a FaceTime session for like 3.5 to 4 hours just now. It's crazy. It's like 9:30 p.m. and I haven't even had dinner yet. I expected that to be kind of long because every time we talk, we can just go like on and on. But I need to eat dinner and I need to finish editing, and I need a shower. I need to wash my hair. I'm disgusting right now and I need to take a peek out. I always feel better after talking to Megan, even if it's to talk about things that are not so happy in life, you know? And I don't know, I hope all of you guys have a friend like that where you can just talk to and you feel better. Even if there's no answer to whatever you're going through, but just being able to like talk it out, being able to have somebody like validate how you're feeling and tell you that you're going to be okay and that, you know, you can have the time you need to figure things out, just because they want, you know, the best for you. And Megan is definitely that person for me. For dinner, I am having kind of a weird combination. I'm having some leftover bolognese sauce over white rice. I know it's supposed to be over pasta, but I had rice already prepped, so I'm gonna do rice, and then I have a simple cabbage salad. I'm also super proud of myself because I just realized that I haven't turned on the TV this entire day, and usually I like having some sort of like white noise, but I haven't, and I'm just gonna turn it on now because I really love watching those like walking videos in Korea. It's very therapeutic to me, so let's do that. Security hires never last. So today I have art together. Can't believe it's 2 a.m. I am tired, but for some reason not to the point of like I need to sleep right this very moment. I'm not sure why, but I feel very accomplished right now because I just finished editing one of my Philippines vlogs, and I thought it was going to take longer, but I was able to finish it all today, so I feel very, very accomplished. Also, side note, I just heard about the mall shooting that happened in Bangkok. I think it was actually in one of the malls that Andrew and I were going to go to when we were there, but it is so sad. A teenager shot some people in the mall, and one person has been reported dead so far. So seriously, it is so sad. I feel really, really bad for all of the victims and their friends and families. Out of all places, like you would think like this wouldn't happen in Bangkok, and definitely it was just very shocking. I mean, I know you hear about it all the time here in America. It's like nothing now in the news, unfortunately, but for it to happen in Bangkok is really sad, and just kind of makes you question safety sometimes. Just don't rule out the possibility of anything that could happen to you when you're out. But yeah, just wanted to wrap up this vlog and say that I had a very, very productive day because I thought about everything that I did today, and I didn't know that I'd feel so good. Like, I knew I needed this day to just kind of take a break, catch up on everything, gather my thoughts and my reflections that I've been having lately, but it actually ended up being such a good day. I just wanted to remind you that if you're someone who feels burnt out, or you feel like you need a day to just rest, then do so. Especially if you have sick days, like definitely use them. I use my sick days whenever I feel like I need to, even if it's for traveling. Yeah, just don't feel pressured to work when you're just not feeling up for it. And just remember that sickness isn't just when it comes to your physical well-being, but also your mental health. It's never something to be ashamed of. It's something that you should take care of for yourself, to invest in yourself and your health. Sick days are paid at the end of the day, so if your company offers them, then make sure you take it. Work can wait, but a lot of times if your well-being is at risk, or if you feel tired, or if you feel like you just need a day to do nothing, then make sure you take your sick days. I should probably go to bed now because I have to go into my office tomorrow for work. as much as I don't want to, because I feel like I had such a good day today that I wish it could continue, but fortunately it cannot. Thank you all for sticking through this day with me. Wishing you all a great rest of your week, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!